All right, so you're in the SMB3 Prime server. Want to go to Help under SMB3 Hacking, then go to Pinned Messages, and then download Southbird's SMB3 Disassembly. It's the first thing you got to do. Okay. After you've done that, then you can actually go and open it up, extract it. Then you're going to run this batch file. What that's going to do is it's going to take the disassembly, which is all of the code and all the graphics and how to assemble the ROM, and turn it into a ROM. Okay, so I'm not going to go into any great detail about the disassembly yet, but the first thing I want to do is just show you that. Now you got Mario 3. Okay. Bam. So what do you do with that? Well, you open Foundry. You should have already downloaded Foundry by this point. So you have that. So we're going to go and we're going to ignore this feature. This is a good feature. It's an advanced feature, but we don't need it right now. And fortunately, you can activate it later or even deactivate it, which is extremely interesting. So we're going to open up World 1, Level 1. Okay. And here we are. All right, so you want to get familiar with the level objects and enemies. Okay. These level objects will be specific to the kind of level you are in. This is a planes level, so these are going to be planes objects. Okay. You can't just draw anything anywhere. For a planes level, you have planes objects. For some of these tile sets, there are alternate graphics. So for planes, you can go from plane to plane 2. Okay, and that changes our platforms to those nice ones you see later in the game. Okay. And there may be a few minor differences, or there might not be any other difference whatsoever. So you could change that. Change the object palette. Okay. So it looks like we've transformed this level entirely, even though we've only made 2 changes. So be mindful that depending on what you change, you can change something in an extreme manner. These cloud platforms here, they're semi-solids. You can jump through them. These at the very bottom are not. Okay? You're going to have to play around with things. You're going to have to just get used to placing and switching things out. There's your P coins. Okay? Different kinds of water, including the waterfall. Okay. Important feature you need to take note of. Say, oh no, but I want the waterfall to be behind all that. Well, all you gotta do is right click it and do that, and it's behind it. And sometimes that won't work. I don't know exactly what the case is when that happens. But if it happens that it's not going forward or backward in the draw sequence, then just cut it and then repaste it, and that'll put it directly on top. Okay? So that's what I would say there if you're having trouble with it not working. I've not quite identified what the situation is where it does that, but nevertheless, it happens sometimes. Just cut it and repaste it, and you're good to go. Everything represented here visually is also represented here in list form. So that by clicking this, you are selecting that. Okay? That's very helpful sometimes. Because you might be like, okay, I can't find something. So you'll scroll down here. I've done this not a few times. And I click that. And then I just scroll until I see something that's highlighted. Oh, there it is. What's this this highlighted area? And in Mario 3, we call that a jump. And what that is I think you'll call them like scene exits or something in SMW. I don't remember what y'all's verbiage is there, but this shows us that there's going to be a transition if you enter a pipe or a door, you know, or even one of those red note blocks or whatever that bounces you up to the coin heaven. All right, so this is a pipe that you can go down. Notice how that's worded here. Downward pipe can go down, okay? And you can't see this, but I'm going to move it. And then jump on screen 8, okay? Let's edit the jump. Let's change it so that the jump's going to be on screen 1. We're still going to use the downward pipe, and we're still wanting to go to the same X and Y on whatever place we're going to whenever we make that jump. So let's go ahead, and this is a pipe that you can't go down, so we're going to change it to one that you can. Okay? We're going to keep this guy there. And that's it. That's all we need to do. Maybe we'll make it a little taller. Sometimes the sprites and the level objects get piled on top of each other. So let's go ahead and try this. And see what happens. And it does. It takes us exactly where we need to go. So when we go through here, it's going to take us there to the end of the level. So, you know, if we were making a level, you'd want to handle the jump on both sides. So you want to handle it going in and coming out. So the way we would do that is save, and then click this forward arrow, go to jump destination. Okay, that's where it took us. Now, where is this going to take us? Well, exit position 145. Nah, that's way too deep into the level. We started there at the beginning of the level. We want to kind of go back. So let's just say 16 and 20, okay, and an upward pipe. So go ahead and save that, and then come back here. All right, so when you come back here, you want to set this pipe to the same value that you anticipate Mario coming back out of into this world. So that's 1620, and that's what we have here. If you look down in the status bar, you can see the same 1620 width, height. Right. So, bam. All right. So we're going to go down the pipe. We're in the bonus section. Bam. We had fun. We're done. All right, and we're back here again. All right. And we're just going to keep on. But once again, once you go to actually make a level, your best bet, just to keep yourself safe, is just delete it and then start over. You know how it is. You're not new to hacking, but that's my advice. I'm looking forward to being a part of it and getting to know SMW through its level creators. Thank you, and if there's any other questions, just ask me or Joe or anyone else in the community, and we'll do what we can to address those questions. God bless.